Hello guys, so as you know, recently I moved my inventory from the second level to upstairs, and now I'm moving it back into the garage. And I just recently installed a ton of shelves on either side. So yeah, I'm sharing this garage with my mom, obviously. So I only get this side, the right side of the garage here, and even then she put some of the plants down there. Anyhow, so I'm planning to put the important, the most used parts down here on this level so that I don't have to run upstairs all the time. But obviously this level won't hold all of my inventory. So here's my engraving table. Let's take a look at the model number here. This is the Dremel 9100. And you know what? Let's just do a quick V54 engraving before we do anything else. How about that? All right. All right. So there is a pressure pad here that you press on it, and it'll spin at variable speed according to the pressure, obviously. This is going to be hard to do on video. Let's not screw this up. Yeah, I tend to screw up these engraving once in a while, so we'll see how good this one goes. All right, let me position myself. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put it right here on this blank space opposite of the lumen top laser engraving. Okay. Oh boy, this is hard to do on camera. All right, here we go. So that one went a lot better than I thought. Okay, so here's a Lumentop GT VN Micro with a W2. All right, so that's that. All right, so let's put that on the shelf real quick. And believe me, once in a while I screw up an engraving. There's no doubt about that. So here is the last Lumentop copper, and I screwed up on the engraving here. So yeah, I kind of the top of the 5 just lit, and it's just, yeah, well, you know, things happens, and that's just that. So sometimes when I screw up an engraving, I just give the lights to my friends. Okay, so here's a really big Wilton vise. I don't remember the dimensions on this, but yeah, it's a really good vise, made in USA, mounted onto the table. And my dad got these rubber pads installed for me. When these are out, I don't even know where to get more, but they come in real handy to not mar up the lights. All right, so you need yourself a good vise. Heat gun, this is my disassembly station, if I haven't mentioned that. So you definitely need a heat gun to soften up that glue, Loctite, whatever it is. And then strap vices. Yeah, I use these Huskies and they work out very well. The smaller ones here, garden gloves are really good if the light is not really glued. This one right here is much smaller. It's called the Hyper Tough, and they're a lot smaller than the Huskies from Home Depot, but they work very well also. And as you can see here, these are the used Dremel tips that I use for my hand engraving. Once they lost their sharpness, I can still use them to grind stuff. And there's my stock of new ones. All right, so let's see what else. Here's my little charging station that I just set up. Okay, so I am installing trits for a customer, and before I just had this Amazon UV light mounted up here with the light sitting here, and little bugs got attracted to the trits glowing, and they ruined the trits, and that proved to be a lot of trouble. So now I just have the light sit in this homemade what do you call this, UV curing light box, and it works out very well. Just order parts so that I can get my programmer going, so I can program, reset some of the programs and some of the circuits. Just getting started with that. You can see things are just everywhere because I just moved down here. There's my